Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory.
I've been a member since the late 50s. My mother dragged me by the ear to St. Paul's on the corner of Rayburn and Porter, the old white building. But my wife and I, Sheila, was married at St. Paul by John Ed Thomas, who was a preacher at that particular time. And after college, we decided to come back to Ocean Springs and teach school, and we were a member there for a few years. I guess like a lot of young couples, I myself fell away from the church and just quit going, and she tried to encourage me to go back, and a lot of times I'm sure she prayed for me every day to go back. And I remember one weekend she was going to go with her friends to play tennis, and she asked me if I would take my granddaughter back to church, to Sunday school, and she said, "Oh, you can go to Walmart and just go pick her up when it's finished." I always kind of thought that was kind of hypocritical, so I decided to go and find a Sunday school class of my own. So I found Don Hinton's Sunday school class, and I walked into the class and I sat on the front row, and Don walked over and he said, "You have a Bible?" And I said, "No, I didn't bring it with me." And he said, "Well, you can have this one." And he gave me a coach's Bible, and I still use it today. But I was kind of like the lost sheep. You know, I was away from the church and didn't really want any part of it. In fact, I referred to the East Campus as Six Flags Over Jesus. And but I started going every Sunday, and I guess since that time I've grown to love being back a part of St. Paul. It's changed the way I do things. I get up every morning and I do my devotion, and I try to live a different life than I used to. You know, you're supposed to love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and then you're supposed to love others as yourself. And I prayed that for a while. I pray it every day, and it you know, struggling with the things in daily life, it's really made me feel a little better about other people. So and I'm looking forward to the growth that we possibly could have. I feel like that we can have a renewal and a growth period in our church, just like the other churches are growing. And I guess that's my story.
This is my story.